Hello, welcome back to my world of stuff. Time for a quick film review of a new title that's arrived on Amazon Prime this last weekend, which I watched Friday night, now Sunday night. It's called Goodnight Mommy, and it stars Naomi Watts and Cameron and Nicholas Crovetti. It's based on a 2014 Austrian film that was written and directed by Veronica France and Severin Fiala. And it's a psychological thriller, horror. I think it's probably more of a psychological thriller than a horror film, really. It's not the traditional sort of jump shocks and scares that you expect in a horror film. I haven't seen the Austrian version, which I understand is superior to this new Hollywoodized version. Hollywood has done its usual trick of looking at a European genre film and thought, we can do that better. And then discovering to their cost that they really can't. Now, I can't really say for sure because I haven't seen the original yet, but I might take a look at it. But I think if you're looking for something that's quite engrossing, an intriguing sort of mystery, which does have a very, I don't want to give anything away, but it's got the sort of twist that you might expect of, say, M. Night Shyamalan, that sort of thing built into it. And I didn't notice it. I think I'm tempted to go back and watch this, actually rewatch it, just to see if I can spot the clues as to the resolution of the film. So they're obviously there, but I was just watching it as a film and didn't really pick up on them. The basic story is that we're focused on Naomi Watts, who plays a character just known as Mother. She's the mother of, or appears to be the mother of, two young boys, Lucas and Elias. She's had a procedure done to her face. She's a film star, a TV star, and she's had basically plastic surgery to try and rejuvenate her looks. She's still recovering from the treatment, and as the film begins, the boy's father takes them to go and see her. She's living in a sort of isolated house out in the country, so she'll recover from the surgery. Her face is covered in this sort of gauze type mask. You can see her eyes and her mouth showing through it. And the boys are sent to go and stay with her because they haven't seen her for a while. They want to re-establish their relationship with her. But as soon as they move into the house, they sort of suspect that she's not quite the woman that she was. In fact, possibly not even the same woman at all. She responds rather differently to them. She's very offhand and quite dismissive of one of the boys. There's certain things that make alarm bells ring. Traditionally, she's always sort of sung this song to them at bedtime. Now she won't do that, and she does it under the guise of "you're too old for bedtime songs." During the night, one night, Elias creeps downstairs to hear her on the phone, where she talks about keeping up the pretense. How much longer have I to keep up this pretense? How much longer have I got to do this? And the cogs start turning in the boys' wheels, the wheels of the boys' minds, that something's happened to their mother and she's been replaced. That's the core of the story. It is very much a three-hander. There's a couple of other characters, a couple of police officers, and the father appears briefly at the beginning. But basically, it's about these three people in this house together, and these two boys trying to figure out what's happened to their mother. And that's it. And I enjoyed it. It's 90-odd minutes, doesn't outstay its welcome. It's short and punchy, very much almost like a chamber piece set in this one location. But the performances carry it. I mean, Naomi Watts, who I've never been a huge fan of, to be honest. She's very good in this. She's very good. And there's certain scenes where all the artifice of Hollywood is stripped away. You know, she's got this mask on for a lot of the film. When she hasn't, her face is sort of not unrecognisable, but it's clear that she's made to look as if she's gone through something terrible. It's not a glamorous role, shall we say. The two boys, Cameron and Nicholas Crovetti brothers, they're stunning. For young boys of 10 or whatever age they are to carry most of a film like this, and it's quite heavy dramatic weight. There's sort of heavy stuff going on here and heavy stuff they have to do. It's quite a feat, and I think they carried off very well. They're very good, very powerful, convincing performances. The conclusion when it comes is, oh really? Oh, okay, right, okay. It's sort of either clever or quite dumb. I'm not entirely sure which, but I think once you realise what the conclusion is, you'll probably think, right, okay, and you'll think back to the film and it will start to make sense. I'm not going to say any more because it does risk ruining it. But all in all, I enjoyed it. As I say, it's been unfavourably compared with the Austrian version. And I'm sure it's lost something of its subtlety in its translation to make it more palatable for a sort of modern Western audience. But I had a pretty good time with it, really. It's not a film I'm going to talk about at the end of the year, for example, when I do my top 10 rankings. But I had a good time with it on Amazon Prime, and I sort of guardedly recommend it. Don't go in with massive expectations, but if you're looking for something quite engrossing and an intriguing mystery that's well told and well filmed, I think you could do a lot worse than Mummy's Boy, which is on Amazon Prime right now. Right, a bit of a short review. I thought I'd keep it short and punchy because it's not a big film. It's just something which is new, and I thought I'd talk about for you. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, why not press that subscribe button, wherever it is, because I flip the picture when I upload these things. If you've just stumbled across this channel and thought it's quite interesting, why not subscribe and like and share? It's something I keep forgetting to say. Share it. Tell your friends. Tell people about this channel. And of course, leave a comment. That's always very welcome. Right, thank you very much for watching. I will see you all soon. Until I do, yes, that's right. Keep taking the stuff. Thank you.